Hello, and welcome to week 7. I know last week was a bit of a busy week, and some of you did a great job with the breakout room. Some of you struggled with that a little bit. Some of you looked at Hamilton and Jefferson, and we also had the exam last week. So there's a lot going on. I get that. This week we're going to we're going to slow down a little bit. We're going to let you reflect. You do have a dialectical journal post this week about the early republic, which is down here. But also you will have the opportunity to reflect on the dialectical journal that you've done so far. And that's really the big thing this week. You do have some reading stuff to do, but I want you to think about change over time and the way that the country has or at least not the country, but at least the way you have been perceiving it through those primary sources and the dialectical journal forum. Now, the focus on the dialectical journal reflection should be your writings, but you've also been participating in all these discussion forums and reflections through the discussion forum. So some things that we're thinking about is how have the people changed over time? What themes do you notice? What trends do you notice in these primary sources? When you get to the writing part about the journal midterm reflection, the goal is to answer this question: what have you learned about the people and events of the time periods in these sources? That's the goal, is to answer that question. You do not need to answer all of these questions, although some of them may come up. What do the sources have in common? What are some differences? What do you think about the sources say about our themes in the class? What do you think the sources say about the people that created them, the intended audience? Who were the intended audiences? These questions are designed to try to help you answer the overall question about what you've learned about the people and events. So if you're just answering this one, that's really the goal. You do not need to have each one of these copied and then just do a bullet behind it. I want this to be kind of an essay format, and it should be less than 750 words, which is less than 2 pages. So what I do not want is, I don't want you to just repeat all of the sources that you found. You don't need to summarize each particular source. You've already done that through the dialectical journal. So I want you to reflect and think about what you've learned about the people and events of the time period, from the early colonial period all the way up through where we are now with the early republic. If you have questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And I will talk to you shortly. Thanks.